This happened when I was around 10 or 11 years old. Growing up, I was friends with a kid named Tracy who lived a few blocks away. We'd gotten close over the summer, and I was at his house so often I practically lived there. Our parents knew each other from school functions, so sleepovers were pretty common. Tracy's basement had this small lounge with a huge sectional and plasma TV, which felt insane for the time. On weekends, we'd stay up playing WWE SmackDown vs. Raw, drinking Monster energy drinks and eating junk food until we passed out on the couch. Tracy also had a stepbrother named Max. I wasn't particularly close with him because he kept to himself, but we got along and always exchanged that classic kid fist bump when we crossed paths. Sometimes he'd watch us play before heading back to his room. As a kid, I never noticed any real problems between them. I figured they just had different personalities. That changed one weekend in October when we had a Halloween-themed sleepover. Max joined us that night, so the three of us covered the sectional with blankets and pillows and stayed up watching Friday the 13th, A Nightmare on Elm Street, and Halloween. Nothing unusual happened. We ate junk food, argued about which movie was best, and eventually passed out. When I woke up around 7 or 8, Tracy was still asleep, but Max was gone. I headed upstairs to use the bathroom and noticed Max in his bedroom down the hall. He had twisted metal, black, which I loved. So when he asked me to play while we waited for Tracy to wake up, I didn't think anything of it. We just spent the night together, and as far as I was concerned, Max was becoming another friend. Half an hour later, Tracy appeared in the doorway. I expected him to complain that we started without him, or grab another controller. Instead, he stared at us and asked why I was in Max's room. I told him we were just playing while we waited for him to wake up. That was when Tracy completely lost it. He started crying and screaming that I was supposed to be his friend, not Max's. I figured he was jealous and would calm down, but instead he started punching his bedroom door hard enough to put holes through it. I'd never seen that side of Tracy, but strangely, Max barely reacted. He simply told me to wait downstairs while he dealt with him. From the kitchen, I could still hear Tracy crying and yelling. He eventually called his dad, who wasn't home, then came downstairs and handed me the phone. His dad told me I hadn't done anything wrong, but said it would probably be best if I went home. So I called my dad, packed my things, and waited for him to pick me up. That was the last time I ever hung out with Tracy. I assumed there was something going on between Tracy and Max that I was too young to understand. We eventually went to different schools, made different friends, and I stopped thinking about it. About 6 years later, I was at home when a story about a house fire